And we are back. Well, I'm back anyway, and there is a reason for this. So, today we are going to be doing, or I am going to be doing a review of Bangin Beef. So, Bangin Beef are a brand new jerky and biltong business that's been set up by the very lovely Tony and Caroline Staples. And they have very, very kindly sent me some samples of their jerkies to try. So I've actually got 7 samples to go through with you today, and I'm super excited to try these. Now, I was introduced to them by a friend of mine, and I know that they also have been at their very first market this bank holiday weekend, and I believe from what I can see, it was an absolute roaring success, which is making me even more excited to try these. So I thought I'd actually run through the whole range with you. So as I said, we've got 7 ranging from mild to wild, or mild to extreme. So we have Chipotle, we have mango spice, we have teriyaki, we have sticky beef, we have Jamaican jerk, we have ghost and treacle, and we have Naga. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I love my savoury snacks, and jerky is up there with one of my absolute favourite things to snack on. And do you know what? It's actually a reasonably healthy snack, high in protein, low in fat, it just basically tastes amazing. So, let's run through these then. I am really, really excited to try these. So, the first one we're going to try is Chipotle. And I have to say to you guys, when I opened the bag, so it was all sent in the sealed pouch with the silicone in there, and when I opened the bag, it smelled amazing. So yeah, I was super excited to try these. So okay, so this is Chipotle. There we go, guys, look at that. So jerky is the American kind of dried beef, cured beef, and it is a sort of thinly sliced and seasoned beef. Biltong slightly different. That is the South African, I think it is, version of it. But the first thing I noticed with this is look how flexible that is. So it's got a lovely sticky feel. It's got a fantastic amount of seasoning on there as well. So let's give that a go. And there's going to be a lot of chewing. There's going to be a lot of chewing. One of the things that Tony said to me was, chew it well. The flavour keeps coming when you chew it. So bear with me. There's going to be a lot of chewing, a lot of facial expressions. Okay, that was really good. So it's got a nice chew to it. It's not super soft, but it's also not sort of where it gets quite dry and brittle sometimes and can be hard to chew. That's actually a really nice chewing consistency. It lets you kind of really get in there and chew and chew and chew and get all of that amazing flavour out of there. So that's lovely. It's got a lovely hint of sweetness to it and a really nice savoury undertone, and you're just getting that subtle smoky hint from the Chipotle chilies. It's an absolutely beautiful colour as well. So I'm not going to kind of eat the whole bit. I'll be going back to these bits afterwards, but otherwise I'll be here forever going through that. But it is just delicious, and that sort of sweet smokiness is just lingering all the way through with that. So okay, if that is the start of things, so the Chipotle is classed as mild. Really nice. There's a tiny little bit, just a little tingle in the throat, but with that, absolutely perfect for anybody. Would enjoy that. So the next one up is mango spice, and this is an interesting one because I've never thought about having mango with jerky. Oh wow! You can actually smell the mango. So again, beautiful colour, really nice amount of coating on there, nice and flexible, tears beautifully. Again, beautifully mild, beautiful sweetness, perfect chew on it, which is lovely, and that flavour just keeps coming through. And I think what's nice about it is the balance of the seasoning is there, but it's not overpowering the meat itself. It's got a beautiful savouriness. I can actually smell the mango a little bit more than I could taste it, but it kind of comes through. There's a very sort of subtle mango flavour towards the end with that. So that's interesting. It's the first time I've kind of had a fruit sort of flavour with the jerky. But it also adds, as well as the sweetness, you've got the slight tartness that comes through with that as well. So the Chipotle one, I think, was slightly sweeter. That's got a very, very slight tang to it, but that is another great jerky. Really, really lovely flavour. Alrighty. Next up we have teriyaki. Now, I absolutely love teriyaki. It's one of my favourite flavours. Oh, and this has got a nice, I can feel sticky on there. So there we go again. A little bit darker in colour, this one. Smell wise, yeah, get that teriyaki smell to it. And again, same flexibility there. So it's a little bit thicker, this bit. So we'll tear a little bit off. Oh yeah. It's sticky all over my fingers. That's beautiful. It's sweet. It's sticky. You've got the hint of ginger coming through. A little bit of garlic. But yeah, the more you chew it, the more the flavour comes out. Oh God. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to eat this other bit. Again, it's really, apologies for talking with my mouth full, but so not just upload a video of me chewing and chewing and chewing. The flavour just keeps coming. It's sticky, it's sweet. Again, it's not overpowering. So you're not kind of left with a whole mouthful of spice. You've got a beautiful flavour that just keeps coming through. But you still get to taste that beef, and it's a really good quality beef as well. Definitely one to enjoy. Yeah, so I can see myself, nice hot day, cold glass of cider outside, stack of jerky, I will be in absolute heaven. So yeah, so that was the teriyaki, and we've moved with that into the medium. So the mango and the chipotle were both mild. Absolutely anybody would enjoy those. There's perceptible amount of heat, barely perceptible amount of heat. You just know that there's just a little bit of something there, but certainly nothing that would upset anybody who's not used to either a tiny little amount of chili or has never really had chili before. So moving into the mild, or the medium even, the teriyaki just has a little bit more. I've just got a tiny little bit of a tingle just around the edges of my tongue. You know, it could be that there's a little bit of chili in there. It could be coming through from the ginger. But there is just a little bit more of a tingle. So the next one that we have is also a medium. And that is sticky beef. And just by the sound of it, the name, you know it's going to be sticky. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful colour again. Look at that. Just lovely and flexible. And yeah, I can feel it's all, you can probably see little sticky bits on my fingers. So I've got a feeling this is going to be great. I'm just going to go for this whole bit. Sorry, guys. Oh. You can smell the caramelisation on that. I was wondering whether it's honey. Unfortunately, I haven't got the ingredients for the spicing that goes into each of these. But I'm wondering whether there's maybe a honey that's been used for this one. Sorry, look, you could just bite straight through it. It's got a really great chew, but it's not tough. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, I just got a little tickle in my throat there. Very, very much smoky flavour there. Again, tiny little bit more heat. So about the same level as the teriyaki. Different type of tingle on this. I'm getting this more flat of the tongue. So apologies, I've got a little bit of a tickle going on in the back of my throat. But yeah, certainly not from chili. But that's really smoky. Really nice, sweet, sticky, smoky. Lovely, lovely tender piece. And I'm pretty sure it's honey. Well, I'm interested to know if there's a chipotle being used in that as well, because it's got that kind of almost sort of wood smoke kind of flavour going on there. That is absolutely delicious. Love that. Alrighty, so we're now moving into extreme. So we've got 3 from the extreme range to try. The first one being, oops, sorry for banging on the microphone then, Jamaican Jerk. And again, that's another flavour that both Val and I love, is jerk. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, you definitely got that very subtle jerk spicing, and you can see on there, you can see the herbs. Come on, camera, do your job. You have one job. There it is. Try and get it to focus. There we go. Look at that. You can see all of the herbs on that piece of meat there. So this is likely to be, oh wow, again. Okay. Okay, that is so flavourful. You've got much more of a hit of heat. I'll say I probably wouldn't say it was hot. For somebody who's not had chili before, you maybe find this maybe around a 3. For me, it's about 1 to a half. Sorry, half to 1 even. But nothing too crazy again, which is nice, because it could still be enjoyed. Now there's the herbs there. There's also kind of a typical heat that I think you get from black pepper within that, as well as the chili. But the flavour is amazing. You get all the herbs come through, all the spicing, It's a really, really fresh tasting product. I think that's the beauty with this is everything is made. Sorry, got me again. Everything is made very fresh, so it's all to be eaten pretty quickly. But it's great because there's just fresh batches coming all the time, which means, you know, all the time you're getting a great product. It's not having an opportunity to dry. So you're getting the full benefit of the flavour, the full benefit of the beautiful, beautiful jerky meat. But that is great. Sorry, I'm suffering today. Right. Now this is what I'm intrigued by. Ghost and Treacle. So I'm guessing we're going to have another sticky one. And actually, they're some of my favourite. I think there was one that we've tried before that was a maple bacon. And that was absolutely incredible. But yeah, I am a big fan. Oh, okay, this has been done very slightly differently. So I wonder if this is more of the... I think it is... Is this a biltong, this one? No, I think it must be. It's not on the list, but you can see it's comes as more of a like a little stick. Oh, that was a seed dropping off then. So let's give this one a go. Now that's interesting. You get the sweetness. You're not getting a huge flavour from the treacle. Getting a hint of the pepper, but you can actually really taste the beef. But again, the more you chew, the more the flavours come out, the more the sweetness comes through. I would actually say from a heat perspective, the Jamaican Jerk was slightly spicier. This I would probably place maybe more in a medium, even though it has got the ghost pepper with it. But you've got that little hint of flavour, and I think what's kind of nice is you're getting the hint. You're not getting an overpowering flavour of chilli in there. You're actually getting all of the flavour of the seasoning, and you're just getting that little tingle of warmth from the chilli. Okay, and then we have our very last one, which is Naga. One of my favourites. I do love stuff with Naga in. So let's give this a go. So it's just called Naga. Oh wow, this one's super soft. Ooh, banging the microphone again. Look at that. See how that's just like flexible and pulling apart. Ooh. Oh, this has got a lovely sweet smell to it as well. Oh wow. That's really interesting. So it's got a sweetness to it, but it's almost like a fruity sweetness. I'd almost say, I want to say pineapple. I don't think it is, but that's definitely got the hit of the Naga in there. So that started off just a little bit of all the flavour coming through. Then I started to get the heat just around about the tonsils. And that's crept up the throat, and that's now coming forward, and I've kind of got it across the flat of my tongue. But that is fantastic stuff. I'm just trying to put my finger on the flavour. But it is almost fruity. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely delicious. And I think what I love about all of these is they're all different. You know, not one of them tastes like the other. They've all got their own characteristics. They've all got their own heat levels. The quality of the meat is fantastic. It's been jerked, I guess, pardon the expression, to exactly the right level, that you've got that flexibility there. You've got, you know, it's not so soft that you're just chewing through it and it's disappearing. It's not so hard that you're sat there kind of like getting jaw ache or anything. It's the perfect texture that allows you to kind of chew and chew and chew and chew and chew and get all of that flavour out before you swallow. And do you know what? I have to say, if this is the start, so like I said, you know, they've been going really probably up and running for about a week now. And yeah, if this is the start, then I think, you know, we can expect great things from them. So I would absolutely recommend checking these products out. Very reasonably priced. For the most part at the moment, they're just getting out, as I said, and starting to do markets. They do have a Facebook page. So it's facebook.com/banging beef. That's bangin, BANGIN beef, all as one word. And you can always send them a message through Facebook, or there is an email address on there as well. But they do have their price list and the varieties of chili and biltong, and they do actually do some little extras as well on there. So if you ever catch them at a market, I have seen that there have been some bakes there as well. I think it was some brownies and some flapjacks and things like that as well. So beef is not just the limit of their talents. But yeah, definitely go in and check them out. And one of the great things to say is all the flavours can be made hotter if you like it. So if you're a crazy chili head but you fancy some crazy hot mango spice, then I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige that for you. But yeah, there we go. So that was Bangin Beef Jerky, and that is from Tony and Caroline Staples. So as I said, facebook.com/bangin beef, all as one word. But that's quite enough from me. So I'm going to attempt to do this Alex style. So, wrong side, somewhere about here, you'll see our logo here, about here. Yep. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, just click on that, and also hit that bell if you want to be notified of any future videos that we're releasing as they're coming out. And a little bit up here will be a video that YouTube wants you to watch. Not me, it's YouTube, based on what you like. So if it's weird, hey, that's your fault, not mine. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care for now.